I don't see us. Oh, just talk. Oh shit. I forgot. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Coolie Ranx, and we're here at Supernova Saturdays quarantine sessions. We're having we always have fun before this thing starts. I have a very good friend of mine and special guest tonight. His name is Dan P. Dan P, are you there?
Hello. Hello. Good to see you.
Are you there, Dan? Are you there?
I am here, my man. It's so good to see you. Thanks.
You too, brother. Thank you for coming on to the show, man.
You been healthy? Safe?
Yeah. I got my water. I'm chilling. I'm running away from the corona like everybody else.
Yeah.
So Dan P, I know, perhaps, but where are you from?
I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, and that's where I started MU330, and I moved out to California in 2001, and I've lived in Santa Cruz, California since then, since
Sweet.
2001.
Are you self-taught, or you come from a musical family?
Not really a musical family. My older brother played guitar, but my parents no. But they did send me to guitar lessons at when I was in grade school, and that kind of got me going. So yeah.
First band was M3.
A lot of music playing around the house, growing up. I think playing guitar was more of or playing in a band anyway felt more like rebellion than like the family, I don't know. They were supportive too. I don't mean to not want family support.
Of course. If they gave you the guitar lessons, they definitely were supportive, bro.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you. You've got this knack, man. You're like one of the best songwriters I've ever seen.
I agree.
You do.
I'm sorry I interrupted.
It's okay. Are you a little hot over there? No, but seriously, you've got this knack. Before you go on, you have this thing of just surveying the whole state that you're in. And go outside. Your first song would be a song about where you are that night. That's improv to the max. That's some high quality shiza right there, man. I'm telling you. You got that gift, bro.
Does everyone do that, Coolie? Come on.
Yeah, well, freestylers do, but not with a guitar in your hand and make it a whole full song, dude. Come on. Hook, chorus, everything. You got to, who does that?
I felt like I started doing that on tour when I would go on tour with Streetlight Manifesto, and I was playing in front of these big crowds, and it was scary, but then it started to not be scary anymore to be a solo guy. So I was like, what do I do to get that thrill back, of that? Where do I get that fear, that danger part again? And that's why I started writing songs, sometimes literally 5 minutes before I went on, and then putting the lyrics in the car case. It was kind of like, I don't know, someone who's into parachuting. It was just like, I'm gonna wait a few more seconds till I hit the ground, to pull the chute. It was kind of like that. I wanted to make it more dangerous.
Excuse me, Corona. So Dan, what did you bring for us today? You bought a bunch of songs. You bought us videos. What are you doing? I hear there's this stuff behind there.
I'm gonna have then like everyone, holed up in my house, and I just started filming and making videos and editing them myself, and I get a good live performance, or the best live performance I could, and then I go back overdub stuff, so a few things. I filmed that, and I just kind of threw it together and made a handful of videos for this show.
Okay. Well, any of your tours stopped?
I'm sorry.
Go on, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's all. That's what I've been up to. Just making videos of. There's some. You'll see what song. There's some solo songs, some songs from my bands, but all just me playing with instruments I have around the apartment.
I see. Is that Wheezy over there? That's behind your back there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Wheezy.
I got a couple dogs I'm lucky enough to be quarantined with. This is Wheezy. Here, Wheezy, get real close.
Hello, Wheezy. It's Coolie Ranx.
Yeah, that's Coolie. It's my buddy Coolie.
She's not even looking at me in the eye. Refuses to look at me in the eye.
Toured with Coolie Ranx all around the United States.
Oh yes, as young children.
Yeah, he taught me a lot about the ska. He taught me this one. Wiper!
Yo, go to the video. Go to the video. Go to the video.
All right.
What's up?
You and I completely. I'll be what you need me to be. Oh, you and I completely true. You and I sweetly. I'll see what you need me to see. Oh, you and I completely true. Well, I've crunched the numbers and done the math, and I've calculated a perfect match. And against all odds, it's true, it's you. And when we get stuck on the small stuff, you sit me down and start talking tough. Your tenderness breaks through, breaks through. And I completely, I'll be what you need me to be. Oh, you and I completely true. I'll be what you need me to be. Oh, you and I completely true. You and I completely. Compassion cool again, put an end to all this suffering. We could stop rewarding, bullying, and make compassion cool again. What's wrong with empathy? Having a heart doesn't make me weak. It's okay to be a human, it's what we want for our children. There's nothing wrong with empathy. What's wrong with empathy? Having a heart wouldn't make you weak. Don't be a bully or a sadist, like little kids up in cages. There's nothing wrong with empathy. We gotta make compassion cool again, put an end to all this suffering. We could stop rewarding, bullying, and make compassion cool again. We're gonna make compassion cool again. We'll start by doing a little strumming, do a little bit singing. We're gonna make compassion cool again. Melbourne. So far away from the rest of the world, but the rest of the world just comes to you. Wombats, kookaburras, kangaroos, the rest of the world just comes to you. From the tourist town of Federation Square to the punk rockers rocking their spiky hair, people of every color, every flavor of food, the rest of the world just comes to you. It's the Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off. It's Melbourne Day Off. From the fancy cafes where rich people eat to Victoria Market where pops and sweets, where the trams are rolling through the middle of the street. It all goes down not far from the beach. From the tourist town of Federation Square to the punk rockers rocking their spiky hair, people of every color, every flavor of food, the rest of the world just comes to you. It's Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, it's Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off. It's Melbourne Day Off. It's Melbourne Day Off. 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 It's a Melbourne Day Off. Yeah. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 oh. Why would you go all the way to Japan to play a show? He said, I heard they eat raw fish. Just the thought of it makes him sick. But all the clubs have microphones and people come out to the shows. Why do you fear what you don't know? Whoa, oh, oh. But you have better things to do. He said, I thank God every day I was born in the US of A. When 9 of 10 are overweight and people are getting shot every day. God bless the US of A. Whoa, oh, oh. Yeah. Did you know that the gay adopted a highway just a few miles away from my mom's house? They paid the money and they put up a sign. I guess they dress up in sheets, go pick up the trash, the trash, the trash. Well, they pick up the trash, the trash, the trash. Well, they pick up the trash. Well, they should know it when they see it. They get a good look every day in the mirror. They get a good look every day in the mirror.
Okay, we're back again. What's up, y'all? So we got some live questions here. We're here with Dan P, and we're here on the Supernova Saturdays, the quarantine sessions. There's a question that says, "Hey, Dan P, I want you to tell me about that that bird and the artwork. The bird that's in the back and the artwork for sale."
Yeah, I painted that bird. Yeah, that's a lot of the artwork that you see in the videos is stuff that I painted. My mom, maybe it was around 2007 for Christmas one year, like out of nowhere, bought me some acrylic paints, and I just started painting, and I got really into it. And like, I think it's the only thing I found other than music that when I do it, like everything else in the world just melts away. Like my brain goes fully into it, and it'll be like 4 hours later, and I'm like, whoa, where did the time go? That was amazing, you know? So yeah, that's become actually a pretty big part of my life. Like I've been making art and playing music since, making art since 2007. And that's
Totally forgot.
Stuff goes, and I sell stuff online and stuff too. But mainly for me, it's the closest I get to being able to meditate. I have a hard time sitting still to meditate, but like when I when I play art or play music, I get there.
I totally forgot that you was an artist. I mean, another artist, other type of artist. You, 10p.
Frank.
10p. So, Dan, the MU330 band, which was like a phenomenal band in St. Louis, Missouri, and still is to this day, people will pay to see it. Who started the band and how did it get started?
Sure. I started the band with my buddy Ted, the drummer, and we were the original two members, and then we met people in high school, and then we started the band in 1988. So it's been over 30 years. 32 years. Wow, it's funny. But yeah, we still play together. In fact, I just finished mixing. I did like a video mixing session with my buddy Rick Johnson, and we just we've been mixing 2 brand new MU330 songs, and they're coming out great.
Okay. Yeah, we're hearing it first.
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm gonna be on or no? Because you just said behind here. I thought I'd bring that up. You just said here behind the scenes we would do some music together. So I mean, is that the one or is it another one?
Collaborating. I'm way down. Yes. Do that.
Oh my goodness, I'd love to be on a record with you, bro.
Yeah, we've known each other a long time. What year was that Toasters tour that we did, that MU330 did? It had to be 90, like, 4?
3, 4?
Yeah, maybe 93, 94, something like that. I remember one night you came up to the merch table and you're like, "Can I have a shirt? Give me a shirt."
What was I, gangster in the shirt, or did I answer it nicely?
Totally, yeah. Like, "Hey, do you have any shirts?" So the shirt that we gave you was the one that was not selling at all. It was the brightest, like, pumpkin orange.
I like orange though.
I know. So we gave you this orange MU330 shirt, and you wore that shirt every night of that entire month-long tour.
I love orange though. It's like a good color on me.
Everything's out of it the entire tour. I couldn't believe it.
Did it sell?
Oh yeah. Then it started selling. See?
There you go.
Put that smile in one of those shirts. You can sell those shirts.
So someone was asking on the live here, what's the story behind Perryville?
Okay, they're referring to a song that's on my first solo record on a record called Eyeballs. And God, let's see if I remember this. So in Perryville, Missouri, there was some church somewhere that had this relic. It was supposedly a stone girl, like a girl who had turned to stone, that something about when she was going to receive, it's some weird Catholic thing, when she was going to receive her first communion, her father didn't approve and he shot her. And by some miracle, she was turned to stone. And when we were kids, I guess in this would have been in the 70s, that was like one of like a thing our family was gonna go, gonna drive to Perryville, like for like a weekend getaway. Like, I don't know how far outside of St. Louis it is, like to go see this this statue of this girl who had turned to stone. I think that's it. My mom could probably confirm or deny this story.
Or maybe your neighbors downstairs who are avid fans of yours that are watching right now. Hey, neighbors. Hey, neighbors. Shout out to the neighbors.
Yeah, so that's the weird story. It's like a childhood story that was confusing and weird, and I tried to write a song about it. And now it's been so long since I've even written a song, I would do a poor job of explaining it, but that's the story.
Hey, thank you. Anything over there, John, you want to tell me about? Oh, John is backstage there, behind the scenes, working this man. Okay, so
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
they're asking you, what's your connection to Grand Rapids and Michigan because they saw you playing with Mustard Plug a lot. Ah.
So yeah, I've been buddies with Mustard Plug for a long time. That's another Midwest ska band that MU330 toured with loads. They're the best. They're the sweetest, and just one of the best bands. I love them. And yeah, I've been to Grand Rapids a bunch to open for them and play with them. And their bass player Rick Johnson lately has recorded a lot of my music too. And we play in a band together called Sharkanoid. That's a band that hopefully we will be dropping a record in the next month or so. Yeah, that we've been working on for a few years, but it's finally done. Yeah.
Okay, so someone is asking, as a graphic artist, do you ever do art for someone else, for other bands?
I haven't. I don't know. Not usually. But I would.
Sorry, Charlie. Thanks for the lovely song. You did pretty well with your childhood memory. Your mom, I think that's your mama. Oh, your mama's on here, boy.
Hi, Mom.
You did pretty well. What is the longest song you ever recorded?
It had to be at least 3.5 minutes long. I don't do a lot of long songs.
So let me just tell you a little bit joke behind the scenes here. They said he was going to play like 4 songs. I said, 4 songs? That's going to be like 20 minutes. I ain't going to be able to talk to him. Then he said, yeah, no, 8 songs. 8 songs was the cue, I was told. I said, 8 songs. That's the whole show, bro. And I was like, no, his songs are pretty short. I said, let me see. He said, oh, 3:30. Oh, sorry, let me stop talking about me. Did you draw the MU330 logo? That's a question.
I did not.
Oh.
I don't do that. That might have been our friend Matt McInerney from St. Louis. I think he might have done that.
We got some people calling in from the UK here. Oh, Henry Mack. What's up, Henry? He's a radio personality. I have tattooed on my arm the rocket I'm referring to.
Nice. I didn't draw that.
He didn't draw that too. I'm sorry, Michael.
I'm sure it's a great tattoo, though.
They're saying a Bricks tour would be amazing. Is that the band that I see you playing out there with like horns and everything, and you're in the front? That's pretty crazy. That's really good.
Like a 10-piece ska band from
Santa Cruz?
Yeah. Yeah, we've put out a couple records on Asian Man Records, and we don't play anymore. A couple years ago, our drummer moved to Chile with his family. And then the bass player at the same time moved to St. Louis. So we've kind of lost our bass player and drummer, and just haven't really played since then. But I love those guys. They're all my bestest friends in the world. And I hope someday that we can play some more music together, because that band was fun. Super fun.
We got a question here from Rebecca. I'm sorry, Rebecca, I'm paraphrasing you because your question went so fast. How did you get into ska itself?
How did I get into ska?
Yes.
My older brother, Tom, brought home a compilation called This Our Two-Tone. And I listened to that so much. When I heard Gangsters, I lost my mind. I was just blown away. And then he also had I Just Can't Stop It, and I listened to that record endlessly as a kid. So that was kind of my gateway. And then like the first like I don't know. One of the first shows I saw come through St. Louis was ska shows, was the Toasters, and I think I was like not old enough to drive, and my I was before Coolie, before you were in the band.
It's with Cavo and Lionel,
The
front guys.
Say Cavo, is that the guy
Cavo.
that would call?
I'm sorry, not Cavo. Sean and Lionel, the first two guys, or there was one guy, Cavo, and then there was
There's some guy, he would chew on a root while he was on stage the whole time.
I don't know him.
Flip.
No, that's Jack. No, that's Jack Ruby.
Jack Ruby, he wasn't doing no backflips.
Nah, he was Jack. That's Cavo. What's his
Cavo?
Cavo. I think his name was Cavo.
Okay.
Yeah. I think his name was Cavo.
But yeah, that was the show that I saw them open for the Special Beat in St. Louis, and blew my mind. It it made me rethink like how bands use horns when I saw the Toasters, because I had seen, I don't know, like I was in high school, like not high school, but like grade school, and listening to stuff with horns like James Brown and stuff, like punk stuff, and they use horns for like stabs and punctuating stuff, and that's how I thought you used horns. And then I saw the Toasters, and they blow through this chorus, and then a whole other like chorus section or other section where it was just the horns took the melody, and I fell in love. That's when I fell in love with ska and the sound of the horns just playing big melodies. So yeah, that's kind of how it hit me, through those like couple early records my brother brought home, and then seeing that show. Like, okay, it's on. Rap. All right.
Oh, wrap it up. All right, we're gonna go into some more videos. We're gonna come back to some more stuff. I'm talking with you in a second.
Great.
10P!
When she skates, it's sloppy figure eights. My heart just dies. She closes her eyes. The wind it blows and she just smiles. Did you feel my heart pump when you jumped
Hey, hope everyone's staying safe. My buddy Greg lives across the street, plays the drums, and we're keeping our distance. We're gonna jam a tune or two, alright?
Oh, we're back. Whoa, we're back live. We're back live. Hey, hold it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So listen, that video there. I still got the video going on here. That video there has your wife in there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's playing the bass.
She locked in with the guitarist.
Oh, hell yeah.
So like, she walks over. You on the right chords there? Cool.
Yeah, she was checking out me and make sure I wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't slipping.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've always said to you that your wife has to be amazing.
Yeah, she's great.
I've said that to you because you travel so much, you tour so much, and she holds it down.
True.
Like, many people don't understand the trials that it is to be a musician. It's not an easy job, and to have somebody that holds you down is like a blessing. And it's
totally.
Not give you shit when you walk through the door, 2:00 in the morning, drunk.
Any shit that she would give me, I truly deserve. So there we go.
So this project right here, that project is bricks.
That's just
Variation.
It's just family, you know. Now, my buddy across the street, Greg, is one of my best friends in the world, and I played in a number of different bands with him. And he's played in the Bricks as well. Played percussion most of the time, and even and played drums for a bit too when we played in New York once. But yeah, that's just buddies playing music together, you know.
So this formation of Bricks now, not this formation, but Bricks, the band.
Yeah.
And that was created by yourself again?
Yeah, that was basically, it was me and then guys from the band Slow Gherkin, ska band from Santa Cruz, a bunch of those guys, and then me, and then the original sax player, Matt Navi from MU330. He lived in Santa Cruz for a bit too. And he played sax for a while in the Bricks, and then eventually played bass. But it was basically just like all my best buddies who were in ska bands that were around in Santa Cruz. We just got together and started playing music together, and we thought, how fun would it be to play ska, just straight ska all the time? And that's what that band, and all were invited, you know, all our friends, and it was the best. I miss playing with that band so much. Yeah.
Is that the band? Because I'm not too familiar with that, but I saw a YouTube clip one time, and it was outside, and it was all these musicians in a circle, like, and you were in the front, and you were just like going from the back to the front, and you were just like rocking out.
Yes. Yeah, that was
10 of these musicians back there behind you, and you were just like, and the crowd was going mad. The crowd was going mad.
Yeah, that was probably the Bricks. We would do street shows in Santa Cruz all the time. I got a hold of this old piano that me and the Matt Navi, the sax player, we were bored one afternoon and chopped it up. So we took this giant upright piano and chopped off the low end, chopped off the high end, put it back together so it was smaller, and we could flop it in the back of my van. And I learned to tune pianos, so I'd tune it up. We'd bring it downtown, and then AJ would play keys, and we had like a 5-piece horn section. Drummer would bring a tiny kit, and we'd play these street shows, and then they would go off. Like, we'd send it out to friends, and then people would just show up, and we'd have a party on Pacific Avenue downtown. I look forward to those days when people can just gather together and celebrate music and life together.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, this is not the next best thing, but this is actually a way that we can still be musicians and artists and talk to our people out there and let them know that we still, you know, we love them, and we don't do this just for money. We do this because this is what we love to do. This is our passion. So.
Yeah, and like these guys, I think like humans we're pack animals, you know. Like Like we gotta be social. We have to like have to interact with people. Like when you don't when a puppy dog's in a shelter, you know, doesn't get to interact with its pack, it gets sad, you know. And I think that's the same thing for humans, you know. We got to keep trying to stay connected. The other day when me and Shannon played with Greg out in the street, that feeling of locking in with another musician, I hadn't realized like how much I had missed that. It felt so good and so awesome to connect that way. But I know everyone wants that really bad right now, but I think it's really important that we like take this seriously and self-quarantine and we get through this together.
That sounds like a song. What you got? Do you happen to have a guitar with you?
I have a guitar. Should I play a song? Yep.
I think you can, my man.
Okay. I don't usually do covers, but the other day, I found out that guy from a band called Fountains of Wayne passed away from coronavirus, which was devastating to me. He wrote one of my favorite songs of all time, and that was definitely crushing for me. But I've been working on the song a little bit, and I'll play it for you guys. All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna ska it up.
Okay.
Don't you wanna ride in my survival car? We can take the long way home through Central Park. It's funny how the ground can find my wheels. I'm going where the road ain't there, and only riding on the path we made to Union Square. Doing like the young folks do in West Coast town, running like a banshee through the overground. Funny how the ground can find my wheels. I'm going where the road won't tear, and only riding on the path we made to Union Square. Everybody hit the ground. I think I might have missed my calling. Everybody turn around. The lights have got to change. Better stand aside. Why you wanna walk? Don't you wanna ride, 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 ride? You wanna ride in my survival car. We can take the long way home. Funny how the ground can find my wheels. I'm going where the road ain't there. Only riding on the path we made for Union Square. Only riding on the path we made. Riding on the path we made. Riding on the path we made to Union Square. Don't you want to ride in my survival car? We can take the long way home.
I think we're gonna say goodnight. But you know what? I got another question that came in. This is from Sean Neely. He said, "What's the process for covering the TOK songs, the You by Me album?" And sorry, did you do that?
So yeah.
Okay, you know TOK.
Yeah, I know. So he's talking about a split that I did with Thomas from Streetlight Manifesto.
Okay.
Where he covered 5 of my songs and I covered 5 of his. And the process for me was like to listen to a Streetlight Manifesto song, which is crazy. like these long, crazy arrangements that have like a million different parts, and figure out how to play that solo or to record it solo. So what I did for that is I went in and just kind of like took some of the horn lines and played acoustic guitar melodies on it, and in some cases just trimmed down the structure to make it sound more like how I would write a song. And that's kind of what I did. And I tried to do their songs justice because they're an amazing band. Yeah.
Okay. I got another question. I don't know if it's one more, but his name is Ian J. Mangin.
Okay.
Dan, the paintings are the paintings on Big Cartel still all for I Want Some.
What was the question?
Dan?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't say for sale. Are they still for sale? It says Big Cartel.
Yeah. Yes.
Are they still for sale? Yes, they are.
Okay.
Where can they get your paintings and your artwork from?
Yeah, at God, the link is on the bottom of the screen, I think.
Okay.
I think I put.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I gave it. So I think it should be in the screen on this thing, and it's also if you go to the Dan P store at Big Cartel. That's where I sell all my paintings and records and stuff too. And I'll have a new solo record if shipping ever continues again from the Czech Republic back to the United States. I have a record just sitting in Czech Republic that I'm about to release whenever I get it at my house.
Okay, so. Chris, you can get that Walrus. He said he wants Walrus.
Chris, that's my friend Chris. She in Long Island. She wants me to paint a walrus. She loves walrus. I don't think I have any walrus up on the store right now. But,
okay, thank you, Jesse. She just put a tag for your painting thing. So Jesse did that for you. Thank you,
nice.
Jesse.
Right on. Thanks.
And let's see what we got here. How was it to work with Matt Embry?
The best. I love that guy so much. He is a total champion. Yeah, he is my brother. And yeah, he's so chill and so talented and so good and just like the best guy to hang out with. When he came up and recorded that Bricks record, we just it was so fun. He just stayed at my house. We get burritos, donuts.
Oh, so what you saying? You saying when I make a record with you, I'm invited to stay at your crib? That's what you're saying? Oh yeah?
Absolutely.
Talk.
Oh, sure. Like if you're okay with dogs, like if you're okay with
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just so long as they're not taking over my side of the bed, like if I get my side of the bed is like an exclusive. They look like that. It looks like my side of the bed right there.
Yeah, let's get a little. He will take over the bed.
Is that Willis? Who's that?
This guy's name is Tequila.
Tequila. No, we're not supposed to say tequila in the air.
Let's see. Oh, I'm doing a bad job. There's his tooth. There's his tooth. See that? Okay. My family. My pack. Yeah. We're lucky to have some family in quarantine with.
Word. Yo, be safe out there, bro. Be safe out there.
You too, Coolie. It's so good to see your face.
You too, man. It's been a long time, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Together again soon.
Indeed, man. Thank you for coming on to the show, man. We really appreciate you, man. Really appreciate
Thanks for having me. It was really, really fun. It was good
shout out
stuff to work on during the quarantine.
Yeah, I'll throw me some chords and I'll, do my thing.
All right. I will. Good. Right,
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say goodnight to Dan P. Thank you very much for watching the show tonight. This has been the Supernova Saturdays of Quarantine Sessions. I have been your host, Coolie Ranx. That was our guest, Dan P. And we will see you next week, same time, 8 p.m. with, I believe, Catbite. All right. So, yeah.
Awesome.
And we're about to run the set again for those of you who have missed it. Check us out next week. It's going well. Yes.
All right.
true. You and I, sweetly, I'll see what you need me to see. Oh, you and I, completely true. Well, I've crunched the numbers and done the math, and I've calculated a perfect match. And against all odds, it's true, it's you. And when we get stuck on the small stuff, you sit me down and start talking tough. Your tenderness breaks through, breaks through. You and I, completely, I'll be what you need me to be. Oh, you and I, completely true. I'll be what you need me to be. Oh, you and I, completely true. You and I, completely. Cool again, put an end to all this suffering. We could stop rewarding, bullying, and make compassion cool again. What's wrong with empathy? Having a heart doesn't make me weak. It's okay to be a human, it's what we want for our children. There's nothing wrong with empathy. What's wrong with empathy? Having a heart wouldn't make you weak. Don't be a bully or a sadist, like little kids up in cages. There's nothing wrong with empathy. We gotta make compassion cool again, put an end to all this suffering. We could stop rewarding, bullying, and make compassion cool again. We're gonna make compassion cool again. We'll stop by doing a little strumming, do a little bit of singing. We're gonna make compassion cool again. Is so far away from the rest of the world, but the rest of the world just comes to you. Wombats, kookaburras, kangaroos, the rest of the world just comes to you. From the tourist town of Federation Square to the punk rockers rocking their spiky hair, people of every color, every flavor of food, the rest of the world just comes to you. It's the Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off. It's Melbourne Day Off. From the fancy cafes where rich people eat, to Victoria Market where I bought some sweets, where the trams are rolling through the middle of the street. And it all goes down not far from the beach. From the tourist town of Federation Square to the punk rockers rocking their spiky hair, people of every color, every flavor of food, the rest of the world just comes to you. It's a Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, it's a Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off. It's a Melbourne Day Off. It's a Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off, Melbourne Day Off. It's a Melbourne Day Off. they eat raw fish. Just the thought of it makes him sick. But all the clubs have microphones, and people come out to the shows. Why do you fear what you don't know? Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 my God, my gun, my barbecue. But you have better things to do. He said, I thank God every day. I was born in the US of A, when 9 of 10 are overweight, and people are getting shot every day. God bless the US of A. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 yeah. Did you know that the gay adopted a highway just a few miles away from my mom's house? They paid the money and they put up a sign. I guess they dress up in sheets, go pick up the trash, the trash, the trash. Well, they pick up the trash, the trash, the trash. Well, they pick up the trash. Well, they should know it when they see it. They get a good look every day in the mirror. They get a good look every day in the mirror. When she skates in sloppy figure eights, my just dies. She closes her eyes, the wind it blows, and she just smiles. Did you feel my heart pump when you jumped the speed bump? I held on to your hand. You said, is it safe to wear your skates into the moody place? And he said, it's okay if you just hold on to his hand. She can't feel, well, I'm torn up like orange peels, and her pants fit tight, and I watch her roll by. How could she know what's on my mind? But how was he supposed to know that you're in the process of letting go? You stayed outside, I went in alone, ready the movie, and we skated home. I held your hand for the movie man. He said, hold on to that girl, and I said, I'm trying, trying, trying. Did you feel my heart pump when you jumped the speed bump? I held on to your hand. You said, is it safe to wear your skates into the movie place? And my heart pumped when you jumped the speed bump. I held on to your hand.
Hey, hope everyone's staying safe. My buddy Greg lives across the street. He plays the drums, and we're keeping our distance. We're gonna jam a tune or two. All right.